All right, folks, we got the reflection for December 14th. There are three types of praiseworthy zeal: zeal in cleansing oneself of sinful desires and thoughts, zeal for the truth of the faith, zeal for God's justice among men. All three of these filled the soul of St. Nicholas the Wonder Worker to perfection. He showed zeal in purifying himself throughout his life, vigilantly guarding over his own heart. He especially showed zeal for the truth of the faith at the First Ecumenical Council in Nicaea, when he entered into a fearful confrontation with Arius. His zeal for God's justice among men was seen particularly in two notable events: when on each occasion he saved 3 innocent men from the punishment of death. Once, in his absence from the city of Myra, an avaricious commander, uh, Eustathius, condemned 3 men to be beheaded, receiving a bribe for this from some of their enemies. Informed of this, St. Nicholas returned to Myra with greatest haste. The condemned men had already been brought to the place of execution, and the executioner had already raised his sword over the innocent men. At that moment, Nicholas grabbed the sword, pulled it out of the executioner's hand, and freed the condemned men. Afterward, he rebuked the commander, Eustathius, and brought him to shame and repentance. In a similar way, 3 imperial commanders, Napoleon, Ursus, and Herpilian, were slandered before Eusebius, the Eparch of Constantinople, and before the emperor himself. The emperor signed their death sentence. On the eve of their execution, the commanders prayed to God, saying, "O God of Nicholas, deliver us, innocent ones, from death." That night St. Nicholas appeared to both the emperor and the eparch in a dream, rebuked them for their injustice, and ordered them to free the commanders from prison immediately. The next day, the emperor and the eparch each related to each other the same dream they had, and immediately freed the commanders, both from death sentence and from prison. That's the real Santa Claus, folks. He, he's got a lot of good stories about him, and they're true. Beats the heck out of some jolly elf in the sky. God bless you. Pray often. Merry Christmas.